everybody, and M21 is actually given fifth place, but he didn't even start the race. Wow. But he wasn't even there for the beginning of the race, but yet he gets fifth place on the restart. So they're doing the restart according to the way they started at the very first thing, and now it's only 23 laps. Oh wow. Yeah, I can't say. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm stops tires. Let's go to that. Enable. So now you can see everybody change their tire strategy, everything. You know what I mean? And the starting order, I don't agree with that because it's like you basically given a quite a few guys a free pass. M21 comes away great because he wasn't even present for the start of the race. So to me, he shouldn't even be allowed to compete. If you're not there at the beginning of the race, right? You shouldn't be able to even compete, let alone be given fifth place. I know you qualified, but you didn't weren't there at the beginning of the race. Andy's disqualified. I'm not sure what that's for. I think that's probably just a. All these guys are getting disqualified. Are they missing their pits? Their starting spots? Sarah disqualified. Everybody, they're all disqualified. I'm gonna do my start again, but it doesn't have the luster that it had before. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's see what racing's gonna be like this time. Oh, look at this jump start, everything. Oh man. And then Chris the Sniper goes right away to again, just like before. Well, it looks like it's basically Christmas for M21 and Chris the Sniper. Because both of them, M21 didn't even make the start of the race, and then Chris the Sniper DNF'd, and then they restart. Yeah, yeah, weird. Anyways, well, here we go. Chris the Sniper with a second life in the lead. And now M21 in third place. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Kicks. Sorry, I don't think you guys stand a chance. Looks like, but we'll sit around and watch it, I guess. But you kind of see what's going on there now, you know. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just sitting here thinking about like what's just happened, what's transpired. Oh well. If I was in Kicks obviously I'd like why even bother showing up? But it's just like hopeless. Yeah, anyways, well yeah, so there you go. So now on the restart you got Mercedes in first and third. Carsey up in second, and you know Andrew is in fourth, Andy in fifth, Ronan up to eighth. But yeah, Wi-Fi seems to be working fine now. Oh well. And then M21, I don't know how that even. Like, I don't understand how you don't show up for the start of the original race, but on the restart, all of a sudden you are allowed to restart on lap 23, and you're allowed to restart in 5th place. Wow. Hey, that's the way it goes, I guess. I'm not the league owner, but I guess I don't know what's all going on, but yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do my commentary. All I'm thinking about is how unfair this race is. Look at all these wings getting replaced. What a mess. And it's a messy race. Strange on how everything got decided. That's for sure. So with Andrew and Chris the Sniper both putting on whites, they'll definitely probably be able to go to the end now because that's only going to be, yeah, they're definitely in the window. They could have put on a set of yellows and probably made it to the end too. Honestly, but yeah, that's yeah, I would have a hard time swallowing this race. You know, if I'm someone, it just doesn't. No matter how this finishes, it just doesn't seem fair. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. See, because like, see, what I'm thinking is M21 missed the first 10 laps of the race, but gets the restart in 5th. But he wasn't even present for the first 10 laps of the original race. So how can you do that? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody else can help me out with that. I'm just, yeah. Oh well. Well, Carsey's up in the front here with M21. Gotta wonder what's gonna happen with Andrew and Chris. All those guys that just pitted earlier that are fast. How that's gonna work out for them going through the field. You know? Yeah, wow, yeah. The strangest race I have ever. I would say, okay, I'm pretty safe to say I think this is the strangest race I've commentated yet. Because it just doesn't make sense how they decided everything. The one thing that really got to me is that the guy that didn't even start the first at the beginning of the race came in fifth place. So that means everything that happened from 33 to 23 doesn't count. So even if you get reported, the reports won't matter, apparently. Right? Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like yeah. Past this lap interval here. Sorry guys, I'm not getting lost in my thing here. It's just a very strange race. I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people unhappy with how this went because it doesn't seem to be going down too fairly. I think. I'm not sure, like, but you know, hey. Okay, we got a virtual safety car. Let's go back and check out our guy that lost his connection and got a gift from God by being able to restart. Starting to think that the no assist now, that braking in the high-speed corner was maybe just because he got the message to restart, maybe. So even though it looked super bad and he DNS a shitload of people, I think maybe he got a message saying that Bobby was being restarted. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, oh well. It looks like Ronan decided to jump into the pits. And I think he did that under a virtual, so he might have saved some time. So that might be a good idea on his part. Where Carsey and Andy F1 and M21, they're all going to have to pit later. Now, the one bad thing for Ronan is that he's going to be behind slower drivers, and that might cause him to lose some time. So the undercut might not pay off for him. But Chris the Sniper and Andrew both I forget what I was going to say there. Oh yeah, both are probably good to the end of the race. Looks like Andrew is stuck behind Petrocam. Looks like Andrew's having some trouble with Petrocam. He's an old Italian. him and No Assists are buddies. I think they're two old Italians, I think. I know them from other leagues as well. Look at that. Carsey here has opened up a gap on Andy. Now these two are probably hoping for a safety car, I would think. Because if they got a pit, they're going to lose a ton of time. So those guys that did pit, since it's only a 23 lap, to me, like, everybody should have pitted. But I think maybe some of them, like Mercedes, probably didn't pit, like M21, because his partner. So for the double stack, but I would have even taken the double stack. Maybe. Because, yeah, because I think Carsey, Andy, and M21, you know, unless they can really pull some separation here, you might find them having a hard time to but you know what, they're getting some pretty decent separation here. What do we got? We got 2, 5, 2, 5, and 7. So that's 12 seconds. So they're going to lose about 8 seconds to the leaders when they pit. But you never know, this Carsey guy might be able to pull a big gap, right? And I'm pretty sure M21 and now that M21's actually in the race. It was looking like a good, looking like Kick Sauber was going to have a lucky day, and then Andrew maybe gained back some points, but with this, the whole restart and then including M21 and putting him in 5th place, or whatever it was. I just wondering how they decided that. You got a caution. It's just a caution. It doesn't look like it's a safety car or anything. It looks like Carsey's running away with it right now, but like I said, Carsey has to pit. The front 3 all have to pit. Right? It looks like Andrew had a little bit of trouble there getting through because there's a bit of a gap from him to Chris the Sniper, but yeah. It's just not a race I'm really into. I would love to congratulate anybody who wins, but it just doesn't seem like the race has really been handled fairly, I guess. We'll see. See how it goes, I guess. Yeah. Just checking out some of these guys in the back. Oh, what's this? We got the Korea. Is that Korea? Are we driving slow? Or was that his Taste Fernandez that was thing? He went over there. Korea. He definitely went over the line there. Going into turn one. He went over the double white line. So yeah. So you got Andy and M21 both pitting. I want to see where they come out in relation to Ronan, who pitted earlier. He was another one that stayed out, but he pitted earlier to go on the thing. So I just want to see when Ronan comes out, and yet he is still behind M21, even with the undercut. So he must have got held up, yeah, so it was looking like a good day for Team Kick Sauber, really not looking that great from, looks like, yeah, bad luck, I guess, I don't know. Looks like they're victims of the restart, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy. Definitely if I was in the title race, I wouldn't be happy with how things were handled here. There's Andrew. Pretty safe to say Chris is going to win, I think. Went from a DNF to a win. Definitely got luck on your side, you got luck on your side. Yeah, I don't think Andrew will. I mean, I bet you Andrew's probably lost all the willingness to drive. He's probably driving out of frustration right now. Head down and do the best you can. Here comes Carsey on those brand new set of reds. I went over there. Looks like Andrew isn't gonna give him a hard time. He's just gonna drop in behind and do the best he can. Andy F1 with the fastest lap at a 13.9. Nice to see Ronan, unfortunately, way back in ninth now. Yeah. I would say the restart really hit. Yeah, I think. I would think that this is going to be a race, probably between Carsey and Chris the Sniper. Going how fast this Carsey guy is. It looks like he might catch him. Time. Let's see here. What is it? 5 seconds. We've got 6 laps left to go. So yeah, he needs to be taking 0.8 off a lap to catch Chris. But even if Chris comes in second, you gotta say, fuck, it's still good compared to a DNF. So, if you're Chris, you'd definitely be happy with the result of second place. And M21, well, he didn't even start the race. So for him to come in any place, it's going to make him happy. Yeah. I wonder how they figured these things out sometimes. And going by the pace that Carsey's going, I think he's going to catch him. So it's probably looking like Chris the Sniper is probably going to get second place. Andrew might lose third place now to Andy. He's sitting with Carsey here when he runs down Chris the Sniper. Right from qualifying, though, this new guy, Carsey, has definitely shown that he's a force to be reckoned with. Imagine if he would have started at the beginning of the season. He definitely probably would have been one of the guys in the hunt with Chris the Sniper and Andrew. He'd probably be that third guy racing for the title, Drivers' Championship. But, yeah. It's looking like Carsey is running him down super fast. Andrew just doesn't look like he's having a very good day. I think he just probably wants to hold off probably Mitriani. And at least secure fourth place. Yeah, bad day for Kickstarter. Too bad. It looked like they had luck on their side at the beginning of the race, and then that restart, and then be adding on damn 21. Just really, yeah, put Kickstarter. It's not looking good for the Drivers' Championship for Andrew, and it's not looking good for the Constructors now for Chick Sauber either. Oh, Perea is now out too, the other McLaren. And here we go, safety car. I would imagine the safety car goes in fairly quick. If you're Chris the Sniper, you probably don't pit. Mr. Cricko speeding in the pit lane. This is just one fucked up race. Yeah, as a driver, if I drove in this race, I would almost be at the point where I would say, like, how can you even count this race? You know what I mean? I would just, Carsey's going in. I think that's a mistake. And that's a huge mistake. Now I don't. Now I think maybe it might not be, but yeah, you're going to get all these guys that are going to be in front of them. Mitriani. stayed out, and he's a Mercedes. He'll probably be blocking. Yeah. Strange race. Dots invited me to stay. That's my Portuguese buddy. So we're gonna have 2 laps left to go. Let's change of view. Yeah, you're gonna have 2 laps left to go. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens on the start here because Carsey is fast. That is for sure. I'm just wondering how the like that safety car barely was even in on the restart there. Huh. Yeah, strange race. So now M21 is up in the 2nd place. Didn't even start the race. So yeah, he definitely lucked out. Look at this. Look at the blocking. Oh, and look at that. Oh my God. I gotta tell you, I feel so bad for for Carsey. He's got the 2 teammates going too wide. Poor guy. Look at this too. They're running too wide. I gotta feel sorry for this Carsey guy. Oh boy! Who was that? Chris the Sniper. He's gone. So what's super lucky for him, it turned out bad. Yeah, I thought, yeah, well, here we go, another change in this amazing race. Right, that looked like Mercedes had total luck on their side. Oh, look at this. This is for the last lap, too. Oh, get Andrew, get it! What? Oh, boy. That was 3 wide. Okay, and that was clean around that last corner, too. That was 3 wide into the into the final quarter for an exciting finish for 2nd place. Carsey, I can say he deserved the Ronan with a 20-second penalty, so that's going to hurt him. But Chris the Sniper, yeah, I think Chris the Sniper and Carsey, I'm not sure if it was a racing incident. I didn't really see. I think a little touch happened there. Right? Maybe Chris the Sniper was pushing a little too hard on the 19-lap-old tires as opposed to a 3-lap-old Reds. He was maybe asking a little too much. Sir Tenpenna with the driver of the day. Okay, wow, that was crazy. That's crazy. Way to go, Carson. And then Andrew comes away with second place, so that's decent. But I think Chris the Sniper, yeah, he had all the luck on his side, and I thought he was going to end up coming away really good. And then in the last 2 laps there, I think he got into it with Carsey, right? I'm not sure that Carsey was at fault or who was at fault. Might have been just a racing incident, simply as that, right? Chris was on the older tires, so and he was so he DNF'd. They don't show him as a DNF, but I'm pretty sure they'll correct that. Because he was definitely a DNF. But it's just showing him as +1, but that'll probably get corrected. Alright, so there you go. You got Carsey, Andrew, and M21 on the thing. Now, M21, he is super lucky because he didn't even start the race, but he ends up getting third spot. So, still lucky. Alright, great. Alright, I guess I gotta do questions now. So I guess gotta leave this on. And then what? What do I gotta do? I gotta go. So yeah, like I'm not used to anything like this, where I have to do interviews. Okay, so I try to keep it short and sweet when it comes to the interviews. Okay.
Per il campionato, uno che cazzo viene a rompere la palla, alza il piede e fallo vince. Lo so che è dura, ragiona così, però Chris
certo. Infatti sono assolutamente d'accordo, ma poi potevamo fare, allora se lui non faceva il pit stop potevamo fare 1/4. Poi ha fatto il pit stop, avevamo la possibilità dell'1-2, ce lo siamo giocati, però se mi butti fuori pista è chiaro che non ci possiamo giocare l'1-2, ma massimo se andavamo noi ci giocavamo l'1-3, però che cacchio mi butti fuori pista il primo pilota.
Ma lui è fortissimo, andava forte, andava come il Però tu sai che stanno allo
stesso. Hai visto già delle prove libere che andava forte, sì.
Ho capito, però ti è stato anche detto, sei nuovo, tutta sta gente che lotta per il campionato, qua stanno i soldi, non è che si scherza. Vabbè,
ragazzi, mo vediamo, poi aprite il caso, mo lo giudichiamo, che ti posso dire, oramai è...
Is somebody calling me?
Sì, no, ci stanno il clip, ci sta tutto.
Right.
Certo. Ti spiace per Chris, ti spiace.
Oh, that's the
thing. Vabbè. Che può fare
Am I in?
No, quello da buttato fuori.
Vabbè, di base comunque rimane sempre primo, non è che a noi cambia il cazzo, vero?
Vabbè, io voglio sentire...
Ma ha buttato 15 punti, 20 secondi.
Sì. Dillo tu, a parole tue, che è successo?
All right, I would translate for everybody, but I don't speak Italian.
Curva, aspetta, dopo il colpone a destra ci sta quell'altra. Ah, prima del torrentino del primo settore. Prima del torrentino a sinistra.
L'ho visto.
Lì niente, io lascio lo spazio di una macchina all'interno per farlo premere all'interno, si allarga come se non ci fossi e niente. Mi si è preso la speronata lui, però per come funziona questo gioco, se gira chi prende la parte dietro con la parte della macchina, come sempre, e via.
Capito adesso, capito. Vabbè, dai, e mo dopo mi fai vedere il video. Mike, do you want to do some interviews?
I don't really know what to interview really because it was kind of a fucked up race to start with, but yeah, well, I don't know what to say. Chris, it looked like you were given a second chance at maybe winning the race, and then on the last I didn't see what happened there. Was that a racing incident, Chris?
Yeah, I'll open a report to that incident, so you see what
Yeah, I
happened
didn't
there.
see. I didn't catch it. I didn't see what happened to you there. All I noticed is all of a sudden, in the last 2 laps there, after the restart, after that late safety car, you were looking pretty good. I figured he was gonna overtake you, but then all of a sudden I seen you DNF, right? And I didn't see what actually happened. I didn't know if it was like just like a racing incident or if it was like. Whatever. That's why I was asking, right? Because I didn't see it, right? So, but
Well, basically, to my point of view, at least, um, we were side by side and going down the I don't know what turn, maybe turn 5. I mean the sharp left, okay.
yeah,
The first sector, and yeah, I hold him on the inside, and he just decided to go on the outside, but on the other side I was there, and he just touched me and sent me straight into the barriers. At least that's what I can see from above. I don't know. I'll have to see that again. And
yeah. You know what? Honestly, I didn't catch that. Yeah, that's why I was asking. Quite honestly, I thought the whole race was screwed. To me, it was a race that should just be not counted. But hey, it is what it is, right? But
I will call Andrew so you can ask him some question too. Okay.
yeah, all right.
Okay, and Andrew, you're here, right? No, he's not. I don't know.
Is Andrew there?
No, no.
It's okay. There's really not much to ask. You know what I mean? There wasn't really much racing going on because it was just like yeah, it was just a bad race. You know what I mean? It was all over the place there. Andy was looking good for a while there too, right? But yeah, it just looks like yeah, it was just a messed up race, almost a race you'd want to forget about because it was pretty bad. Uh, for whatever reason,
Yeah,
if it
we
was.
had to restart so many times. We had so many issues today. I mean, there were so many people going out and coming in. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely it was confusing for me, right? Especially because like like I noticed at the start of the one race, I noticed that
I know.
M21 didn't show up for the start of the beginning of the one of the original race, right? But he had qualified, but he didn't show up for the race. And then you started the race, and then you reset the race, and then you started on lap 23, and then all of a sudden M21 was up in lap 5, which I didn't think was. I thought that was a little strange. So, but you know what I mean. It was yeah, I was confused on what was going on with the race, right? Because I didn't know how he got up into 5th place when he didn't start the original race. It was confusing for me, right? But I
Okay,
guess.
we have a card say here if you want to ask him some questions.
Who, Carson?
The winner.
Oh, the winner. Yeah, hey, he was fast. Say this boy. Where is Carson? Is Carson in here?
Hello, yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Carson. Right from qualifying, okay, let's just say the race was screwed. Okay, to start with. Okay, it was just a messed up race. But right from qualifying, you definitely showed that you're new to the league, aren't you?
Yeah, I joined a few hours ago.
Yeah, I see, and you're definitely quick, at least in Spain. You showed that right in qualifying and through your race pace. Even after you had pitted onto those reds, you were catching Chris the Sniper, who's a fast individual to start with, and you were probably going to pass him, but then that safety car came out and then a couple of them stayed out, which I'm not sure was a good idea, but they did. And then so you know what? I already asked Chris his opinion. Okay, on what happened because I didn't see it. What happened there on the last couple of laps with you and Chris Sniper, in your opinion?
Honestly, I didn't even notice that there was any contact, so I just need to say his point of view. In my opinion, I was as far wide as I could have been, but obviously if he feels something different, then fair enough, and I'll have to see his POV. And of course, if it's my fault, I'll apologize. But I really don't think it was. But we'll see. I could be proven wrong totally.
Yeah, that's a good way to answer it. You know what I mean? When you're unsure of something, you want to wait to see the other person's video, because I've been in that situation too, where I haven't thought I was wrong, but once you see the other guy's video, oh well, maybe I was, but then maybe you weren't. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, good way to answer. Yeah, I didn't catch it, okay? I just noticed all of a sudden that Chris DNF'd, and I didn't catch the actual incident, so I didn't actually see what happened, so I couldn't even give my own opinion on it. So, but great race by you, good pace. It's going to be, I'm looking forward to seeing you in future races, because I think you're going to be right up there with Chris the Sniper and Andrew competing for wins. I don't know if you starting so late is going to put you in contention for the championship, but yeah, you're definitely a fast guy, and I look forward to seeing more racing from you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I won't be here every race. I'll just be a reserve, so I definitely won't be fighting for any titles. But yeah, it was good fun. So anytime I'm free on a Friday, I'll show up.
Yeah, awesome. That's good. It was exciting watching your race, bud.
Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
Okay, guys, I think that's it for me. I want to go do my normal thing. And Saraton, Penna, I'll next week, okay? I'll set up the lobby, okay, for you guys then.
I just came. Yeah, sure. There is a PFM. Do you have any quick question for him as well?
PFM. Who's PFM?
PF Francesco. Third place driver for you. P3.
Oh, P3, yeah. So you got pretty lucky because, well, I don't know. It's not a question, really. All right? I just, you got pretty lucky because I guess you missed out on the start of the race, because I noticed you didn't start the original race when it was 33 laps. But then when they restarted with the 23 laps, you were able to get back in. So you were end up. So I guess you're happy with being able to salvage a third place after a bad start, I guess.
Obviously, racing is always good, but I was still unlucky because when in the stint after the first safety car, I was just behind Kelsey, so good job to him for winning. And I had a disconnection. I crashed out and I lost about 3 to 4 seconds. So I think that was an element that concurred in me not getting the fight every lap with him or even Andy. I don't know who else was there, but I chose the strategy. I really chose the bad one. So I had to beat for softs, obviously, and I tried my best to defend, even though there were some contacts which.
Yeah, you were on the older tires. That's right. Yeah. Right, you were on like 19 lap old tires, weren't you?
No, I pitted the.
Or did you pit?
13.
Oh, you pitted with the other guys. Okay.
But still, I tried to defend as I could, at least to maintain the 1-2 for Mercedes, and that backfired.
Yeah, well, it looked like you guys were having really bad luck, and then all of a sudden the restart, and then it looked like you guys were all of a sudden having good luck, and then right near the end, Chris the Sniper DNF'd, and then it went back down to, thing. Yeah, it was a weird, very weird race. Yeah, it's hard to thing, but I'll tell you, the finish was, that's what I got to say, the finish was good for second place. Between Andy and you and Andrew, because at the line I think you guys were like a hair apart. So it was a good finish for second place, anyways.
Yes, if you want to hear my thoughts, in my opinion, there were a bit too much contacts because I think I wasn't left enough space. There was space, but not.
Well, when I watched it, okay, from up on where I was, okay, I seen I think Andrew was in the middle. Andy went to the inside of Andrew, right? And then you were on the outside, of course, right? So yeah, it was pretty tight, but it didn't look like contact anywhere. Like anybody contact. I was surprised to see that you guys went 3 wide through that corner with no contact.
I was thinking even about the fact in the last corner we had contact, and for me, in my opinion, I think that was we could avoid it.
Yeah, I didn't see the contact.
I don't say he has to give me the position, but at least some more space could be granted because we already had contact in the last races. So I'm sorry for that because I think he's a fast driver and I would like to fight him without any contact. That's all.
Oh yeah, well I don't know if you realize, but Andrew actually had Andy F1 inside of him, right? And so
yeah, one corner he also taught me, so I guess that will do. But there were any contact still.
yeah, on the last corner, I didn't think there was contact there, but maybe I didn't see it right. So, but it looked like an exciting finish.
There was.
Oh.
I felt it.
Oh, was there? Okay. All right, guys. Anyways, that's it for my questions. I'd like to say great race, but I don't think it was. It was a bit messed up. All right, it was an exciting finish there.
Yes, finally it's over.
Yeah, but yeah, it was.
Mike, thank you very much as usual. So next week, if you can open the lobby at 9:30, then I will join and invite everybody else. Okay?
So 9:30, that's going to be 3:30 my time.
You want to do 9:45?
No, that's fine. I know 9:30 is fine. Earlier the better.
All right. 9:30 then. All right.
All right. So I'll set the lobby up at 3:30 my time. Right?
Perfect. Yes. All right. Awesome.
So 9:30. I'm just thinking. Yeah, 3:30. So that's what, 6 hours difference between us?
I believe so. Yeah.
What time is it in Italy? It's 5:45 here.
Right now it's a quarter to midnight.
Yeah, so 6 hours difference. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now I know. Okay. All right, guys, I'll set up the lobby next week for you.
Okay.
Yeah, enjoy the stream.
Thank you.
Okay, ciao.
Take care, man.
Ciao.
Take care. Ciao.
All right, that's sorry, I did my interviews there, guys. I'm your host, the Ghost, and I'm out of here till next Friday. All right, ciao.